Chaos Colby Covington versus Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at these two men, former friends, former teammates under the same coaches, everything, and now there's this narrative that they hate each other, and I mean they haven't stayed quiet about it. They have not stayed quiet about it at all, but they do. And I think it's genuine, but they do have bad blood. I honestly think it's genuine. I don't think this is anything made up. I don't think this is fabricated in any way. When Jorge fought Nate Diaz, he said it was all love, and Nate too. Nate didn't give any animosity, but they still went in to take off each other's heads. This fight, like seeing the interviews, seeing the energy these guys have towards each other, is just there is toxicity in the air. Colby Covington has very good conditioning. Very good conditioning. He can keep his pace and he can keep going until the fifth round and then some. He's shown it against a lot of his fights and against top contenders. He made Robbie Lawler look like an amateur in there, and that is Robbie freaking Lawler. His striking, he gets in and out, but his power is definitely, his strength is definitely in his grappling. His takedowns, he has power doubles, he has high singles. It's a wrestling clinic for him whenever he gets in the ring, and he knows, everybody knows his game plan, but he's not afraid to still stand up and bang it out. Not afraid to. Jorge Masvidal has a lot of fights on his record, and not only those that have been in the MMA scene. This street fighter, came from nothing. He came from sleeping in his car. When you have these guys that have a struggle in their life, and they find a way out, they find a way to channel it and say, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be great at it. They will put 1,010% into whatever it is they have to do to get out of that life. Jorge Masvidal was sleeping in his car. He got a call from Kimbo Slice to go and fight, and just to make YouTube videos, and he made a name for himself, which he then parlayed into an MMA career. Now, when Jorge Masvidal is mentioned, albeit he hasn't had a lot of fights in the last 6-7 years, compared to other fighters, he's still a huge draw. A huge draw. Coming off of a KO loss against Kamaru Usman, that was a rematch. In that fight, if he took that fight a little bit more serious, he would have probably stood a better chance at it. Because in my opinion, this is just my opinion, guys, everybody can have yours, Jorge's boxing and striking is better than Kamaru Usman's. Honestly, and that's just my opinion, guys. That's just me saying it. Argue in the comments about it. I don't care. But anyway, Jorge, he does have struggles with grappling. Kamaru Usman showed it. But with Covington, we saw the skill gap between Colby and Kamaru. Now, Kamaru is approaching GSP levels. He's approaching GSP levels in the welterweight class. But Covington, it's good. Good, don't get me wrong. I don't think he's in the same caliber as Kamaru. As great as he is, honestly. With that said, I always speak that, experience begets wisdom. So I'm going to be going with Jorge Masvidal on this one. All Jorge has to do is keep it on the feet. Mark my words. If he keeps it on the feet, it's Jorge's night.